Fearless Friday. My name is Christina Saint-Pierre Desautell, and I am the CEO and founder of Operation Fearless, a consulting company that focuses on three main pillars: financial literacy, college education planning, and career advisement. I guide my clients in never letting fear win, always choosing faith over fear every single time. If you are new to this channel or you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe below and turn on your notification bell so you are notified every time we upload a new video. Operation Fearless is more than just a company. We truly are a movement of individuals choosing to never let fear win and always choosing faith over fear. Now, a small disclaimer before we begin. I am an advisor, but I am not yet your advisor unless you have signed a contract to be a client. Today's presentation is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as licensed advice. All right, let's begin. Today we will be going over the top 10 things you are never taught in school. And first on our list is budgeting. Merriam-Webster Dictionary defines budget as the amount of money that is available for, required for, or assigned to a particular purpose. Now, whether you're living paycheck to paycheck or you're making six figures, we all need a budget. I'm sure it's fun to say the words YOLO, you only live once, I'm gonna spend my money today because it's not guaranteed that it's gonna be here tomorrow, which is very true, but creating a budget really isn't about limiting your funds. It's about being able to tell every single one of your dollars where exactly to go. I partner with my clients in making a plan and creating a specific budget that meets their short-term, mid-term, and long-term goals financially as well for either themselves or them and their families. The second item that is never taught in school is interviewing skills. It always sucks when you have that awkward silence or you have an interviewer that is asking you the same question over and over again, and you're thinking in your head, didn't I just answer this question? Why are they asking me it again? Most likely it's because you didn't really answer it exactly how they're looking for you to answer it. And most likely that also means that that window of opportunity has been closed for you. So what I do is partner with my clients and helping them understand how to interview better than they ever thought that they could interview, and helping them really be able to showcase their skill sets, showcase their confidence, and really be able to have the interviewer believe that they are able to go above and beyond the requirements that the job is asking them to do. The third thing that you are never taught in school is how to make friends. Whether you're starting middle school, starting high school, going into college, you're in college, or you're in your adult lifespan, we will all at one point have to make friends. It's just in our human nature to connect with other people. If you're not a people person, I get it. We've all been there, but you probably have that one friend that you have. And whenever you're starting a new experience or going to a new school, it's really an exciting time of your life. You know, you really want to be able to just put your best foot forward and just be authentic as possible. But more than that, you really want to know who you are and what you stand for as you begin to learn more about the potential friends that you may make. But even with that as well, you have to be open, because with going to college, especially college, you're going to meet people who are different from you, have different political beliefs from you, have different religious beliefs from you, and may come from a different socioeconomic background from you. And I cannot explain how important this is in your college, especially your college life as you prepare for your adult life cycle. And I connect with my clients to really be able to understand how to make authentic friendships. The fourth item that is never taught in school is credit score. Okay, this is a tough one. If you're like me, then most likely the first time you really ever understood what a credit score was or began to really be invested in what a credit score was either while you were in college or just about to graduate. That's not the best time to really build your foundational understanding of what a credit score is and how it works. And what I do is partner with my clients in our financial literacy package and really being able to understand what a credit score is, how to build your credit score if it has already been impacted, unfortunately, by decisions that you may have not really been aware of. And I teach you how to eventually not have to depend on your credit score, because eventually you'll get to a place where you will be able to purchase the items needed without having to take out a loan, because either one, you've created a budget for it, two, you've either saved up for it, or three, you've realized at the time, is it really something you want or is it something that you need, and being able to determine whether or not it's the right step to take a loan out for it. The fifth thing that you are never taught in school is selecting your major. Man, I wish I had a mentor or someone in high school, just anyone, a teacher, someone who would have sat down with me, helped me walk through what I really love in life so that I could have understand the importance of really selecting the best major that fits your short-term and long-term goals, and also the skill sets that you have. You don't want to be that guy or girl that ends up selecting a major just because your roommate is in this major. That was me. Or you're selecting a major because that's what your mom does, your dad does, or your aunt or uncle does, which are all great reasons if it really is something that you love. But really being able to select your major is such an important part in the college planning experience. And I partner with you in being able to select the major that best fits your skill sets or skill sets that you would like to build to be able to be in that field. And on the other spectrum of things is you don't want to get to a point where you have all of these electives because maybe you've already gained the credits that you needed for your degree, but then you have all of these extra electives, all of these extra classes that you take just to fill up time so you can be considered a full-time student, when in reality, you should be working on either another minor or potentially a second major. So I really partner with you in being able to create that base. The sixth item that you are never taught in school is how to graduate on time. So I'm sure all of us know maybe a fifth-year college student or a sixth-year college student or a seventh-year college student. Yes, seventh year. There are seventh-year college students, and it's one of the saddest stories I ever hear, going to a school and not really being prepared on the classes that you need to take to graduate on time, or how you can be able to create a plan so that does occur. So I partner with you and your family to ensure that you are taking the right classes to be able to graduate either within that normal or average 4-year time frame, or even sooner, which is a possibility. Or even if you're one of those students who are possibly in state school and is looking to like a community college and is looking to transition over to get your bachelor's, there's a way that you do that so that you end up being able to transfer your credits that you may need to transfer. And I partner with you in that process so that you can be able to understand it and not make the same common mistakes that unfortunately a lot of students and or their families make in this process. And just in general, I teach you how to advocate for yourself, because that really is important in being able to graduate on time. The seventh thing that you are never taught in school is how to save. I'm sure we all have heard the song, money, 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 money. All right, I'm not a singer, I'm not going to try, but let me tell y'all, the first thing I did when I got my first paycheck from my first job in college, I logged onto the website, my favorite website that I like to shop on, not anymore, but Forever 21, and I probably bought like 20 sweaters for the winter time. Yeah, 20 sweaters. This wasn't the smartest idea. I definitely shouldn't have done it, but I was just like, oh, it's buy one, get one 50% off. And I don't even know how many other times that I've made those same silly mistakes. And really being able to save and create the discipline to be able to save, and having the strategic plan and a personalized plan for yourself to be able to save really sets you up really well for the future, not only in potentially breaking generational curses, but also being able to get you to obtain those long-term goals that you may have, whether that's saving for a child to go to college, saving for the purchase of your first car or your first home. All of these things are possible, but you have to be able to have a plan and be able to have the discipline and someone like myself to partner with you and getting you to reach that goal. The 8th item that you are never taught in school is, what college do you attend? Too many times I've heard the stories of choosing a college just because your friend is going there or your parents went there. Mom and dad, we love you. Or your significant other is going to that institution, so you want to be able to follow them. I get it. You love them. You believe it's going to be the best possible decision for you, which it may be, but this should not be the main criteria in selecting the college that you want to be able to invest in. And what I do in the college education planning process is I sit down with you and or your family and determine exactly what are your short-term goals, what are your long-term goals, and how can this institution help you get there? But more importantly is, does it meet your criterias, such as financially or being close to home or not? Are you okay with going a little further? And I really just walk you through that process one-on-one to really make sure that you make the right decision and the best decision for yourself and your future. The 9th item that you are never taught in school is about debt. How do you handle debt? What is debt? How do I make sure my debt is controllable? If my debt becomes out of control, how do I bring it back a bit and be able to accomplish those goals that I have for myself financially? And this is probably one of the most important skill sets to have as an adult. According to Experian's 2019 consumer debt study, consumer debt in the US is over $14.1 trillion. Y'all heard me, 14.1, not million, not billion, but trillion dollars in debt. That is a lot of debt, y'all. So what I do in the financial literacy process is I really help you understand the foundational skills of debt and being able to understand the terminology such as APR, annual percentage rate, principal, fees, secured versus unsecured debt, a collateral loan, etc., and being able to create a plan for you so that you can eventually be debt-free, which is possible, guys. It is possible, and it frees you up for so many different opportunities, whether that's traveling, purchasing your first home, getting the car that you believe that you deserve if you can afford it, and even starting a family. And debt, unfortunately, does hold a lot of Americans back from reaching their goals, even outside of the country. You know, pretty much everyone, once you become an adult, you will face debt of some sort, but it's being able to make sure that it's controllable and potentially eliminating it so that you can create the right foundation for yourself and your current or future family. The 10th item that is never taught in school is, what do you want to be when you grow up? This is a question that we have all been asked since we were toddlers, pretty much. What do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be a ballerina, or I want to be a firefighter. For me, I wanted to be a doctor, and then I decided that I wanted to be a news broadcaster, and then I decided I wanted to be a radio host, and then I decided that I wanted to be in banking. But at the heart of my hearts, what I've always been passionate about and what I've always loved is being able to coach advise, and motivate others in reaching their long-term goals, and especially in these 3 core factors that I talk about: financial literacy, college education planning, and career advisement. As humans, we are continuously evolving each and every single day. So who you want to be when you grow up is not just one set answer. It's always changing. But at the core of it, it's what do you love? What sets your soul on fire? And that's something that I really partner with you in our career advisement package, and being able to help you answer those questions. That is the top 10 things that you are never taught in school. Leave a comment below on what you would like me to speak about next, or what are some items that you wish that you were taught in school. And if you haven't done so already, please be sure to subscribe, select the notification bell, share this with your friends and your families, because Operation Fearless is more than just a company. We are a movement of individuals choosing to never let fear win, always choosing faith over fear every single time. I look forward to partnering with you or a loved one. My contact information is below. Please be sure to visit operationfearless.org to schedule your first free consultation. Thank you, and I look forward to speaking to you guys until next time. Bye.